He's tucking his butt. Here is the tiny house area. We're calling this the tiny house area. We've done a lot of cleaning up and organizing. This is our air scrubber that we bought to get rid of the moldy and cat urine smell. This will eventually be a pretty big shower with probably a composting toilet. Some windows that we picked up today. We've still got 2 more at the Restore store in Murfreesboro, and we got all of those windows for $580 with tax and everything. So here's the inside of the house, our extra big ass wood stove. I don't know when we'll fire that thing up, but it looks like somebody has. This is what we tore out because of black mold. So concrete floors, pretty simple, and they drywalled inside of here, framed it. From what I can tell, the framing and everything is pretty legitimate, I guess. I don't know, I'm not a framer, but this place ain't blown down yet, so I guess it's okay. Here's where the mold started. We still got some cleaning up to do, but all this stuff has been sprayed and dead. And the holes that we found right here, it's red because I've got some special sealant on the other side, not duct tape. But get that cleared up, get some fresh insulation, and the walls are probably just going to be wood that we get from outside. I'm going to mill our own boards and see how that turns out. I've never done any of this stuff, so it'll be interesting. Our very basic stairs, 2 different handrails, screen door with a deadbolt and lock because she didn't want anybody to get in her bedroom.
All up in her business.
Yep, nobody up in her business. And it doesn't smell too bad in here right now because we haven't flushed the toilet or used the water, but the well water stinks. It's hydrogen sulfide, it's sulfury. So there was some surface mold up here. We just kind of tore this stuff up just to make sure there was nothing behind the drywall. Back here we found mold behind the drywall more than in front of the drywall. And after watching some YouTube video, some guy named Rawson something, I don't know. I'll put a link or something down there, I'm sure. Anyway, after watching one of his videos, he explained that if you got mold behind the drywall, it's because you've got a leak into the outside of the house behind that stuff. And sure enough, he was right. So here's the kitchen area, which will be torn up. We just don't have a replacement for it yet, so we haven't torn it up. And this is just going to be the shop for a while. So yeah. Big steel industrial door. I'm sure we could probably paint that some color to make it look not horrible, like we live in a factory of some kind. And then light switches are all going to get kind of redone and gone through. It's kind of a mess. All right, well, I guess we'll show upstairs. Oh, all right, good boy. Careful what you touch around here. And I don't think there's a light. There's a socket, but I don't think there's a light switch for in here accessible. I mean, well, I don't know. Anyway, the new place, sockets, empty. There's a bulb. No. There's a switch. So the switch to turn on the light in the room is on the other side of the room. Okay. That is going to the tiny house area that we were just walking around in, where my windows are. Here's another tiny window with, yep, that's where we're kind of sort of living. We stayed in it one night. we still have a house, so we're not forced to be up here yet, so we just don't come up here typically. I mean, it looks like somebody's peed in that. I don't think so, but if I flush it, it's gonna stink. That's not pee. Jet tub does not work. I wouldn't get into it if it did. And more fun craziness in here. Zzz. Behind that is the motor and stuff to the tub. Might use it for something. I don't know. So, turn this off. This air conditioning unit drips right on the bottom of the house where those two holes are. That was letting the water and the air in. So, just great coincidence that those were lined up. And back into the shop where she used to live. No, we didn't really do much to get to this level of the floor. There was nothing glued down or fastened in any way. It was just laying there. Ain't that right, baby?
Right, baby.
Well,
Time to
okay.
eat.
Time to eat. I'm starving.
I'm good and ready.
Let's do it. Bye.